आज क्लास 8 का चैप्टर 15 15वां चैप्टर है सम नेचुरल फेनोमेना। In class 7 you read about winds, storm and cyclone. You learn that cyclone can cause a lot of damage, human life and property. You also learn that we can protect ourselves from these destructive phenomena to some extent. In this chapter, we shall discuss destructive natural phenomena. These are lightning and earthquake. We shall also discuss what steps we can take minimize destruction caused by these phenomena. Lightning, you might have seen a spark on the electric pole when wire become lost. This phenomenon is quite common when wind is blowing and shaking the wires. You might also have seen sparks light a plug is loose in its socket. Lightning is also an electric spark but on a high scale. In ancient times, people did not understand the cause of these sparks. They were therefore afraid of lightning and thought that the wrath of gods was visiting them. Now, we understand that lightning is caused by the accumulation of charge in the clouds. We need not be afraid of lightning, but we have to take precautions to protect ourselves from the deadly sparks. The sparks that the Greek knew about. The ancient Greek knew as early as 600 BC that when an amber is a kind of resin was rubbed with for it attract light objects such as here you might have seen that when you take off woolen or polyester clothes your hair stand on end. If you take these clothes in the dark you can see a spark and hear a crackling sound. In 1752 बेंजामिन फ्रैंकलिन 1752 में an American scientist showed that the lightning and the sparks were the close and essentially for same phenomena. However, it took 2000 years for the realization to occurs. Benjamin Franklin scientific discoveries of the result have hard work and many people yet some take a long time. We shall not study some properties of electric charge. We shall also see how they are related to the lightning in the sky. Let us perform some activities to understand the nature of electric charge. But recall first what you might have played as a game. When you rub a plastic scale on your dry hair, the scale can attract a very small piece to paper. Charging by rubbing. Take a user for earning the sums. When a plastic refill is rubbed with polythene, it acquires a small electric charge. Similarly, when a plastic comb is rubbed with dry hair, it acquires a small charge. These objects are called charged objects. In the process of charging the refill and the plastic comb, polythene and hair also get charged. Let's try to charge some other objects that are familiar to you. Types of charges and their interactions. We will select some objects next. Let's summarize the observation. A charged balloon repel charge the balloon. charge refill repels the charge refill, but a charge balloon attracts the charge refill. Thus, the indicate that the charge on the balloon and indicate on the charge refill mechanism can change the charge kind of refill each other while charges of different kind attract each other. It is convection of called the charge acquired by the glass rod when it's rubbed with the positive convention. The other kind of charge is said to be negative. It is observed that when charged the glass rod is out near the charged plastic straw rubbed with polythene, there is attraction between the two. What do you think would be the kind of charge on the plastic straw? You guess that the plastic straw would carry a negative charge is correct. The electrical charge generated by rubbing are statics. They do not move by themselves. When charges move, they constitute an electric current. You have been reading about electric current since class 6. The current in the circuit which makes the bulb glow, the current that makes wire hot, and nothing prevents charge. Transfer of charge. The aluminum foil. The aluminum foil stripe receives the same charge from the charge refill through the paper clip. Remember that metals are good conductor of electricity. The metals are the strap carrying similarly charge repel each other and they become wide open. Such a device can be used to rest themselves. Test whether an object is carrying charge or not. This device is known as electroscope. Thus, we find that electrical charge can be transferred from a charged object to another through a metal conductor. Touch the end of the paper clip gently with hand and you will find a charge in the foil strap. They come back to their original state. Repeat charging to foil strap and touching the paper clip. Every time you will find that the foil strap collapses as soon as you touch the paper clip with hand. Why does it happen? The reaction is that the foil straps lose charge in the earth through your body. We say that the foil straps are discharged. The process of transferring of the charge from the charged object to the earth is earthing. Earthing is provided building to protect us to electrical shocks to the charge electric current. The story of lightning. The story of lightning. It is now possible to explain lightning in the term charge produced by rubbing. You learned in class 7th that during development of thunderstorm, the air circuits move upward while the water droplets move downwards. These vigorous movements cause separation of charge by a process not yet completely understood. The positive charge collects near the upper edges of the cloud and the negative charge accumulates near the lower edge. This is accumulation of positive charge near the ground also. When the magnitude of the accumulated charge becomes very large, the air, which is normally a poor conductor of electricity, air is a normally poor conductor of electricity. It is no longer able to result to follow negative and positive charge to make produce spark of the light or the sound. We see the lightning is called electric discharge. The process of electric discharge can occur between two or more clouds or between clouds and the earth. Today we need not get frightened by lightning like our ancestors did. Now we understand the basic phenomenon. Scientists are trying hard to improve this understanding. However, lightning strike could destroy life and property. Is it therefore necessary to make measures to protect our themselves? Lightning safety during lightning and thunderstorm, no open place safe. No open place safe. Hearing thunder to alert rush and after safe. Hearing last thunder wait some time coming out the safe place. Finding a safe zone. House or building safe place. House or building is safe place. If you are traveling by a car and a bus, you are safe inside with window and door with the vehicle. Do not try to understand outside. Open vehicles like motorbikes, tractors, construction machinery, open car are not safe. Open field, tall trees, shelter in parks, elevated place do not protect us. Our lightning strikes. Open cars. Open cars are not safe. Open field, tall trees, shelters in park and elevated place do not protect the lightning strikes. Carrying an umbrella is not at all a good idea during thunderstorm. If an if in a forest, take shelter under shorter trees. If no shelter is available and you are in open field, stay away from all trees. Stay away from poles and other metal objects. Do not lie on the ground and sit squat low on the ground. Place your hand on your knees with your head between the hands. This position will make you the smallest target to be struck. Inside the house, lightning can strike telephone cord. Lightning can strike. Lightning can strike telephone cord, electrical wires, metal piece. Remember, lightning and electrical discharge during the thunderstorm. Contact with these be avoided. It is safe to use mobile phones and cordless phenomena. However, it is not wise to call up a person who is receiving your phenomenon through the wired phone. Bathing should be avoiding during thunderstorm. Never use the running water. Electrical appliances like computers, TVs should be unplugged. Electrical lightning can remain. They are not cause harms. Lightning conductors. Lightning conductors. Lightning conductors is a device used to protect a building from a further lightning. Device is to protect a building from the effect of the lightning. A metallic rod taller than the building is installed in the wall of the building during the construction. One end and the building instead of the wall of the building during the construction. One end the rod kept the air and the other during deep in the ground. The rod provides easy route for the transfer of electric charge to the ground. The metal columns used during construction, electrical wires and water pipes in the building also protect, store and extend. do, but do not touch them during thunderstorm. Earthquakes. We just learned about thunderstorm and lightning in class. We learn about cyclone. These natural phenomena can cause large-scale destruction of human life and property. Fortunately, these phenomena can be mitigated to some extent, and the weather department can warn about the thunderstorm developing in some areas. If a thunderstorm occurs, there is always a possibility of lightning and a cyclone accompanying it, so it is get climate measure and protect themselves from damage caused the phenomenon. There is, however, one natural phenomenon which are not able earthquake. It can cause damage to human life and property on the high scale. A major earthquake occurred in India on 8 अक्टूबर 2005 in Uri Thandra town in of North Kashmir. Before that, the major earthquake occurs 26 जनवरी 2001 भुज in Gujarat. Major earthquake. What is the earthquake? What is happened occurs like minimize effects as occurs below. What is an earthquake? Earthquake is a sudden sparking and tumbling of the which at least a very short time caused by disturbed earth. Crust. Earthquakes occur all time over the earth. They are not even noticed. Major earthquakes are much less frequent. They can cause immense damage to bridge, dam, people. There can be great loss like properties. Earthquakes can cause flood, landslide, and tsunamis. A major tsunami occurs in Indian Ocean 26 December 2004. All the coastal areas around the suffered loss. My grandmother told me that the balance on the phone of the ancient time people did not know to cause of earthquake. Their ideas were therefore expressed in the mythological stories such as told of Bhuj and the similarity myth on the prevent world. Now we know that the tremors are the caused the distortion deep and inside the uppermost layer, the earth called the crust. Crust, mantle, outer core, inner core. The outermost layer of the earth is not in one piece. It is is called plate. These plates are the continual motion where the brush paste another or a plate goes under due to the collision. They cause disturbance on the earth crust. It is this earthquake that for the unequal earthquake the surface of areas colliding and although we know that sure that cause the earthquake is not possible to predict when the large earthquake measure. Tremors on the earth can be also caused by volcanic eruption or a meteorite earthquake and the explosion of the earth carried out. But most earthquakes are caused by the movement of earthquake plates. Since earthquakes are caused by the movement of plates, boundaries of the plates are the weak zones where earthquakes are most likely. The weak zone are also known as weak zone and the seismic or fault zone. In India, the areas most threatened are Kashmir, western and the central Himalayas, the northeastern run of Kutch, Rajasthan, the Indo-Pacific. Some of areas, south areas also fall in danger zone. Danger zone. The power of earthquake is expressed the term of magnitude of the of Richter scale. Earthquake is expressed the term magnitude of the scale. Power of an earthquake express the term magnitude of the scale is a Richter scale. Richter scale. Really destructive earthquake had the magnitude higher than 7 and the Richter scale. The Bhuj and the Kashmir earthquake has magnitude greater 7 for ethanol. The storm has the surface of the earth is called and the similar place where the position is called as a seismograph. It is simple and the instrument called the pendulum. Resulting the great than the planet is a rotating system and the rotor seismic stick is a secondary studying the same computer. At the decibel, science or decibel on the level of Richter scale. In the linear earthquake magnitude does not 6 do not 1 of the time registered energy of the magnitude 4. To magnitude times of distribution energy of the 6 magnitude of the magnitude 4. Protection against earthquake. We know that at early phase of the earthquake eruption can highly destructive according to chemical damage cause seismic zone when the earthquake the most like occur the possible phases of the building in zone and should be measured additional western and measured tremors and period. It is we divide the map distinctive and the simple and the wake shape. Consultant qualified and sentence taken in highly occasional areas in the more on the temporary district. If there are possible indication that means of the negative heavy better and the introvert system on the do not easily play the one of the close photo frame and later citizen in the near earthquake they are called people. Since the building may be fired due to the earthquake necessary to the building, especially building are requiring water. The Central Building Research Institute Central Building Research Institute offers the supervision resistance of earthquake preparation and hotel and national state of object and pillar. So the clear photo of the five buildings trees of light around the organization. Some objects are designed by rubbing with the object therefore to conduct charge positive and negative charge like the unlike charge attract each other. Like charge repel and unlike charge attract each other. The electrical charge body rubbing is called static charge. Static rubbing constitution of electric charge electrodes but are detected the bodies or not process of transfer of earthquake. Electric discharge between the earth depends on the clouding lightning disturbance properties of the building on the earthquake is called distance on the earthquake and not possible of the earthquake is the boundaries of the earthquake. Water zone and destructive energy earthquake measuring Richter scale damage of the message of earthquakes. Focus crust mantle outer core inner core चलिए आज ये चैप्टर ख़त्म। नेक्स्ट चैप्टर फिर अभी कुछ